Breezy is a player that has always been pretty darn good, has the potential to be great, potential to be a tier 1 support. So we had to talk about these two guys matching up in the bot lane tonight. I feel like Cupid definitely have the ease of execution in this game, right? It's kind of a clear path of we're going to go in with Breezy, Hoarder's going to get some poke down, and we've got a bunch of people with big dashes, big moves. I think we're going to accelerate the game speed here with Grubs coming up soon. But yeah, let's get a replay and look at how Philip got that kill. Oh, well, he just flashed.
He's Olaf.
Yep, and he's Olaf. Narrative around the success of this team is this combo. Maybe look to go for it here, but the turn on to Young is massive. That's a great Tempered Fate, though, to make sure the Purgatory can't do a bunch of damage to Young. But there's the Ash of Pursuit in from ABO, gets the kill with music. Young is down, ABO is out of dodge, and now the Hounds have been released onto poor Manui. They're going to bring mobility over just to get the gold. The burst assassins wouldn't get too out of control. We'll see how bursty they get towards this Drake pit. Munchie's been on this dragon, but Breezy again just going to flash on his head. Tempered Fate not going to hit Munchie, but the Purgatory does pull him down. ABO picks up the kill, and the Hounds pursue forward from Music. Going to back levitate off of the dragon. Secured there by Music. The curtain call going to come out. There's a nice shockwave from Young. Sets up a beautiful force shot to take down one. Music on a blinking health bar trying to run towards the back of the pit here as ABO pushes Levitate away, but the bouncing grenade picks up a double kill for Levitate, and he's got the force shot ready. But mobility wants to throw hands. Barrier ult shield is just enough to get ABO in to kill off Manui, and the Ash of Pursuit gives ABO a double dash.
And it's only going to get more dangerous again as he gets more items.
Here we go. Now he wants all the smoke. Ragnarok, Pop, trying to get some of these autos down. Hoarder trying to use the Storm Raiders to run away, but that Jin trap slows him down.
The gold was still picked up, allowing Cupid to immediately get back to 2,500 ahead here.
Oh, Music goes untargetable, but the Tempered Fate catches Munchie while he goes for that Cataclysm, and Breezy likes the re-engage. Magnet Storm crash down ABO with a huge Purgatory drop through, but he can't get any of the burst damage out just yet. Blue Otter able to survive, and look at the turnaround they have with the curtain call. Breezy gets blown up, Manui looking for the flash slow, but it's the force shot that won't find mobility. Does have to board both of his summoners, and the smite slow comes through. Has to use the Kaisa ultimate to try to look for this turn. Mobility nearly takes one down with him, but it's a shutdown regardless, and we have fights breaking out on all sides of the map. Philip gets picked off control of the Drake here. It's Munchie and Levitate versus Music and Mobility, trying to see who can burst this thing down for potential 50-50. The smite's not going to land, but mobility picks up the Drake. Breezy goes all in, pulls all the attention away from ABO, who gets a massive Purgatory off, showing why Locke is disgusting right now. Triple kill almost instantly, making a quadric. Storm just going to make sure that Young has to be careful on the bot side. His Music is the one that's actually eating a lot of these curtain call shots. Goes untargetable to make sure he doesn't get hit by the force shot. Tempered Fate is going to stall Munchie on top of Hoarder, but it's just so they can bring Levitate over. They have more than enough damage to get rid of Hoarder. Cupid looking to maybe go Ghostblade to run away. It just doesn't matter. There are too many dashes to deal with from Cupid. He goes down, and now Breezy sees the angle, and he's going to flash Magnet Storm. Only going to grab Munchie. Young's able to flash out. Breezy doesn't have a ton of help. It's ABO that's dueling with Munchie off towards the side. He gets a huge heal to come across, and now Music is here with a major Hound's Pursuit to find one.
If you're a squishy person, and this is what I meant to with Young, like that row is not going to save him from this. Like, look at this.
Oh boy.
This is exhaust, by the way. Exhaust. It's fine.
Purgatory.
Ooh.
Damn. Yep. See you later.
Very playable. But yeah, I mean, gonna buy some time, but.
I mean, this is Soul, right? So Blue Otter got to find a way to get in here, but they are too little too late, and now Breezy once again gets a multi-man Magnet Storm. He's able to flash away from Blue Otter, look for the turn, but here comes the Cupid damage, ready to fire on all cylinders. Hoarder does get dropped by a nice shockwave out of Young. The Music has to be a bit careful about when he decides to go forward. Mobility, looking to dash, looking to flash, chase after Manui because he's got 4 items. He's got the killer instinct in him, and he wants to end game 1 right now. Philip gonna drop, Hound Pursuit connects onto Young, and once again, ABO eradicates Levitate draft full of assassins. Gets the job done here for Cupid. 1-0 up in our series. Like, damn, Hoarder. Yeah, the man is fueled up and ready to play some League of Legends, and Mordekaiser, I feel like, fits his style for sure. I love the pick with you. The ability showing why Ezreal Nami works. It's because Nami's just going to keep healing him up when he goes to these aggressive looks. Manui's going to flash to get the root, as here comes Munchie with the throw, the hunt, the ace, and the hole comes across as well. The heal and the bubble's going to delay mobility. Is actually able to arcade shift, but with Manui up, but that will not be the case. Okay, it's Manui round 2, and he's able to steal away the third grab. Music's flashing. He's really upset. It's double flashes, but the blast cone is interrupted beautifully by ABO. Tether going to come down, but doesn't matter. Cease and desist comes across to Music, and Manui must be punished for his trans. A bit of an adaptation on the Caitlyn. We used to see the Hex Optics first. Looks like he doesn't avoid the dive because, well, Cupid do not care if there's a Karma standing next to him. They've got loads of damage. Throw the Hunt comes through for Munchie. Is able to trade back onto Music, but it comes too little too late. Manui's already dead for, and Young is getting pounded down by these arcane shots out of Mobility. Philip TP's behind though into the turret. Mobility does have to flash, but the explosive cast brings Mobility right into the waiting arms of the Fat Man. Philip gonna pop him down, body slam ABO under the turret. Philip's TP is gonna rescue Blue Otter as Cupid dive far too forward, and Philip is not done. Breeze gonna land the bubble, gonna flash away from one, and brush jump from Munchie, but there's too many brushes to avoid. Mobility there for Mr. Munchie. Unless he just gets pushed out. And now he's getting ulted on because ABO is here, and there's cease and desist perfect execution combo. He's going to pop throw the Hunt, but he doesn't go into his in time, and the Arcane Storm doesn't bring enough damage to make sure ABO's in under any of Cupid. They're going to spike at the mid game with their items, and we get a replay look at Philip just
that was good actually.
I mean, that was a pro move. He cuts down the wave with the explosive cast. He gets the body slam back into the turret. Hoarder takes 5
turret shots. They're both really good, and you're just going to see that example right now.
Yeah. Oh, there's the arm guard.
Seekers, yep.
Ah, you manifested it, beat down the TP from Philip. He's going to try and chase down onto ABO, holding onto that explosive cast to see if he can flick the Akali back towards Young. Another body slam comes down. There's the explosive cast. Beautiful combo from Philip. Young picks up the kill, and meanwhile, we manifest.
With that in mind,
oh boy.
Now, we're just going to watch this one again. I mean,
I've been there, Mobility. I've been there.
Yeah. Moment of silence for 80 carries. All right, moment's over. Now we're gonna watch the. Now we're gonna watch the Baron play again. Of course, I like this angle here. It's just tough because you can see Hoarder. He misses the grasp. He's trying to pull Munchie away so his jungler can win the flip, but unfortunately, he's not close enough.
On this dragon, this would be Ocean Soul point if they can get it.
Kurgan flip. Is ABO gonna take it?
Death Realm. Hoarder 1v1ing Munchie. That lethality doesn't matter. Into the death god himself, Mordekaiser. Hoarder gets the shutdown, and that should all but guarantee the Cupid get themselves onto Soul Point. Let's Levitate has some headshots in tote, but ABO on the flank finds him, pops into the Shroud. Cannot chase down Levitate. Mobility can't get close enough with these mystic shots, but it's Philip that arrives to the party. Levitate blows up ABO. Young gets rid of Music, and Blue Otter come to the rescue behind their Fat Man once again to make sure Cupid have no chance in hell of getting back into this game, to make sure Cupid cannot get onto Ocean Soul Point, and to make sure that Hoarder will fall once again to get Blue Otter the ace.
I think it might be more than the Ace Slayer. They still have Baron. They have minions coming right now. Are they going to push for more?
Baron just try and protect these pig wards. Try and get rid of the enemy pig wards. Hoarder's going to flash over the wall. He's trying to ult Levitate. He does finally pull him in, but he's far too low. Levitate might just win the 1v1. And he does! Hoarder dies in his own death realm. Music gets interrupted on his cease and desist, and Munchie hops in and pops a member of Cupid with that thrill of the hunt. No Baron needed. Blue Otter masterfully punish a panicked engage from Cupid that's going to completely cost them the game.
Oh my god.
And it is going to push us the distance. Blue Otter force a game 3 up against Cupid, thanks in large part to Phillips's Gragas.
Yeah, I really like they can land that CC. I can just see ABO and Mobility ripping them up.
Yeah, Cupid definitely have the benefit of being able to kind of operate front to back, right? I actually think both these comps can kind of just operate front to back.
Isn't going to use this time to back, it looks like.
Uh-oh.
There's a chance.
Get rooted here. Levitate looks for a trade. They're trying to focus down Manui, but Levitate's able to back off Mobility for now. See the blade going to come down. Breezy re-engages. Cled's going to come out. Flashes galore, but Manui is able to get the dredge line down, and the blade collar pullback gets Levitate for.
Hey, you know the rule. Trading ADC health for support health is never worth it. Music's going to try and clean this one up.
All right, Levitate's got no summoners. Turret aggro hasn't been hounded. Now Music will pick it up. Levitate's buying a lot of time here. And Breezy will just be able to juggle the aggro on this dragon. It's far too low. Manui's looking to walk in now. They do have a collapse manifesting here. They're trying to make sure the exit routes are all covered by Blue Otter. Breezy testing how tanky he is with those 2 kills, but I fear he is soon to fall as long as Manui's cooldowns come back up. He's going to use the heal. Dredge line is going to be interrupted by the wall, but the Blade Claw route will come across nonetheless. And that is a shutdown over to Levitate as well. 2 critical from the Grub side of the map. So I wonder if this is just signaling to Music that he's going to get the Grubs as bot side.
For sure.
Breezy and Mobility are able to throw hands. Young is actually going to get caught by Music of all people on
staff, and then a different mage item.
Oh, here we go.
Nice
Breezy always looking to flash in. Good cancel with the Cyclone, but it's going to cost Munchie his life because the Solar Flare still landed, even the Zeta Blade didn't. Depth Chart's going to land on ABO, and now he is completely cornered as the TP from Horner comes flying in. He's going to try and pull someone all out as Music jumps in with a huge double kick on the Dragon's Rage. Manui's going to drop, and Music gets a huge heal to get himself out of dodge, and all of Cupid consolidate around their jungler to knock down the Snake once more. Cupid pounce and find themselves the victor of our first big fight.
And it's a 3-for-1.
No, a sore spot for the Cassiopeia's back conversation. Where was my support and AD carry walking up to here?
That is a good question. Well,
looks like a young TP did it.
Yeah.
Levitate's sitting on a ton of gold here. But we're not going to be able to focus on him because Munchie gets caught trying to go for a casual recall. Solar Flare's not going to land the stun. The slow does come across. He's going to flash, but ABO's going to flash of his own. And he brings down what we like to call the Tipper's Hammer. Double kill over to ABO.
And that's the problem. I think it's too risky. You just don't have the power.
And they're going to lose Phillip as ABO sets up a great stealth op in that bot lane, River Brush. And so
getting a kill on top of it is just icing. Oh, did I say 1 kill? I might have meant 2 kills. Oh, I definitely meant 2.
Might have. You definitely meant 2. And a turret at it. Petrified Gaze is going to be looked away from by ABO, so nobody even gets stunned. And they've also brought Hoarder into the...
1 before, 1 after. Now 4,500 gold up. Munchie, I mean, is probably fine.
I mean, Breezy's so tanky. The depth charge is going to hit Music, but he walks away from it. Here comes the Equalizer. Not a ton of value there, and they've been able to catch on to Munchie. The Trickster...
And Blue Otter's chances of blocking the soul are pretty low now.
Pretty darn low indeed. Lot of decent damage though out of Levitate. The turret is not dropping at any rapid pace. Finally, tier 1 turret will fall. Munchie tries to use the Trickster to get out, but he gets pulled back in. Nice Tofo strikes from Hoarder to do so. Herald won't get a second charge into the turret. They've also TP'd Phillip in off to the side in Fog, but again, they just can't really pull the trigger. It has to be Manui. They've lost Munchie, but it's Music that's looking for the kick. That is a nice Feather Storm to come out from Levitate. He will not be kicked back into the team, but ABO has tons of damage to Levy. And now Music gets the flash kick to go for the style points. Mobility flashes forward to secure the kill. Point that Young is just now going to get those stacks done on the Roa. Phil Sorelko going to come in with the precision playing. You knew we had to get the cinematic view on this insect from Music.
Oh, that was gorgeous. Oh, that was so good.
Picture in picture, we have a complete fight breaking out, by the way, here, and it's going to be Young. This called out. ABO really is the decider of all games in League of Legends.
For the most part, especially here in Tier 2. Thing right now, on the TP with Hoarder.
Munchie. 3-man Cyclone, but the Blast Cone, it gets all of Cupid away from that Equalizer, and now Munchie will be killed off by Mobility. Turrets. They're sticking around, though. Here comes another wave of supers that will be baroned up on both top and bot, but Breezy is caught. The Miasma's going to lock him in place. He gets the Solar Flare down. ABO drops a huge stun on Levitate. Does get the Feather Storm. Levitate gets himself out. Music now going to have to back away from the turret. As Hoarder standing in the middle of all of Blue Otter with his huge health bar. Knocks down the first Nexus turret. Music can look to re-engage. As another stun lands onto Munchie. The Trickster will not save him this time. Levitate rushes out of the base, fully healthy, but I don't think he can match the might of Hoarder, who goes all out and blows up Levitate. Cupid dropped their first game of the split and respond with a 16K gold lead to win the series 2-1.